Hello everybody, Superman Mathel here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Mario Party 4 board playthroughs. I get to go, and I actually get to go where I need to go, so I actually... how many times did I say go? I actually get a really good chance. Yoshi and Mario had a low number, but they actually didn't go past here first time, so that gives me a chance to go over here where I needed to go, so I can use that to my advantage, and the next person will actually pass the other way. Alright, we have our first 4-player... Lucky! That's right, in this game there's only one time where you actually get a lucky game worth 10, 20, or 30 coins. So we're actually playing for a 20 this time. Our first minigame is Toad's Quick Draw. If you think of Quick Draw from Mario Party 2 dual minigame, you probably like this game, but I really don't. I really don't like the dual minigame from Mario Party 2. This is a lot different than this one. Toad's gonna actually raise up a flag like he did the Mushroom Mix-Up or Hexagon Heat. And the color he chooses, that's where you have to shoot at. And I was actually aiming at the yellow, but I don't know what I'm thinking. Expert players are actually really precise in this one. It was blue. And characters have their specific color. Peach is pink. That's another thing. They also have their specific item like they do in Mario Party 2 and 3. And that one's blue. Okay, I really need to concentrate here, actually. Concentration. I'm gonna guess it's yellow. And blue again. What the hell? Okay. I'm gonna make a prediction. Green. Probably won't. I do that. I get that lucky. See what I mean? Case in point, I actually get that lucky sometimes. I guess a color, and sometimes to actually raise up that color. Go for orange. Okay, seriously, blue again. This is the longest game of Toad's Quick Draw I've ever seen. I wonder if I could still win this. I really want to. Go for Mario's color. You know what? Okay, that really didn't help. Kind of cheating, though. Great, so Mario starts out with 20 coins. Not really good. Although this is only the first turn. We have 24 turns left. We got a lot to go. Mario got a Mega Mushroom. One of those that item space that you land on either gives you a Mini or a Mega Mushroom. Mega will actually make you big. And whatever board event he actually passes through when he's big, actually gets to pass it and you won't do it. So if you pass the Toad with that, pass the Star with being big, you actually get to miss it because you're too big and you can't go through small sections. Can't go through the board events, except using Mega Mushrooms though. So you roll 2 dice boxes with a Mega Mushroom, Super Mega Mushroom being 3. And if you get a certain number, like 1 through 10, you get a coin bonus, which gives you 10 for either 2 the same number or 3 the same number. If you get 2 7s out of the Mega Mushroom, you get a bonus 30, but 50 coins for having if you roll 3 7s. By Mega Mushroom. There's also a Warp Pipe. It's kind of like the Warp Block, but you actually have somewhat of control over the Warp Pipe, actually. For this, Mario Party 5 and 6, and 7 is just a board event of a warp, one of the board events. No item. It actually ended up being a trap orb later on. You do a roulette, and whatever person you stops on is what you trade places with. So if I use the warp pipe, I trade with Mario. Land on Mario's icon. That's where I switch places with. And 3 throw. Basketball, baby. If you like Bomb Skitball from Mario Party 1, the 2 vs 2 game, you might like this one. A lot better, though. Because there's a lot of hoops. Make sure you aim for the middle baskets, because they'll score you an extra point out of the other ones. 2 points for the middle baskets, and the top to bottom give you 1. And eventually, they'll start... Yeah, after 15 seconds, they'll start switching the opposite direction. This is not a really hard minigame. I'd say this is not that hard, actually. I'd say this is one of the top 5 of my favorite minigames. I don't know, because I like basketball. So Mario's 1 game ahead of me. I have 1 so far. This is a stupid lucky minigame. If you manage to get lucky in a minigame, and you play a coin collect-a-thon, if you score a bunch of coins, you're pretty much guaranteed the minigame star, because that will count as your minigame record, and that is really damn good. So you want to make sure you get a coin collect-a-thon, because for each of the minigame types, 1 versus 3s, 2 versus 2s, and 4 players, there's Paratrooper Punch, which is a coin collect-a-thon for a 4-player, and a Money Belts for 1 versus 3, and Parasailing for 2 versus 2. So now there's the boost space, which steal coins for 5. Oh, I get a happening space too, so me and Yoshi are actually tied for the happening star so far, so that's 1 for each of us. Mario still has that coin star record of 43 so far. Not liking that. But in the next turn I should be able to get my own first lottery ticket. Lottery tickets will actually be helpful until the last 5 turns, because if you manage to get lucky enough, land on your own ticket 3 times in a row, you get a free star, which is really stupid, but almost as great as 100 coins for the lottery. I'd say the 100 coins is a lot better than a free star for winning a lottery ticket drawing. But it only happens every 5 turns, and you have to use the lottery shop for the first time, otherwise you don't get a ticket. But for playing 25 turns, it's actually plenty of time to do that. This is one of my favorite 2 vs 2 games, but it's really annoying. I wouldn't say it's like Pipe Maze, I'd say it's 2 vs 2. So 2 teammates have to get their own treasure. Whoever makes it to them will actually win. I think... damn it, they actually won. See what I mean? It's actually kind of a fun game, but it's actually really difficult, especially when you're playing against hard computers. So two teammates cooperate with each other to find their own treasure. One will get the chest, the other will get the key, and you have to return meet up with them to get your treasure. And that's how that minigame works. Definitely not the easiest 2 vs 2 game, but it's actually one of my favorites. There's another 2 vs 2 that I really like. A lot of people's favorite, but in this case, it's my favorite. Again, Mario getting a crappy roll of the Mega Mushroom, but he actually has the lead with the Coin Star. But if I actually win my first lottery, I actually managed to lead Mario in points by a big, large margin. There's also a battle space from Mario Party 2 and 3. Bob-omb's actually a host this time. Oh, I actually get a happening space up ahead. Okay, let's have our first lottery. There's 2 lottery games. This is one of them. The lottery ball game, you rotate the control stick, and if you see the winnings right there, if you get that specific thing, that's what your prize is. If you get the white ball, you lose. If you get a blue ball, you get a Super Mega or a Super Mini. Super Mini is actually similar to Mini Mushroom, but you get 2 dice blocks, and you get rolls 1 through 5 each. The red balls were 30 coins, the second prize, and the first prize is 100 for a gold ball. Alright, let's do it. And I get a white ball, so that means I get nothing. I lose. Well, you don't normally lose, you just get to try again. There's the second one is actually the scratch card one. There's 12 scratches, and you can pick any one you want, and then if you get number 1, you get first prize. If you get number 2, it's the second prize. If you get number 3, it's a free item. If you get the try again icon card, if you get a card that says try again, you lose. You don't get it. Before I end this video, there's also hidden blocks, pretty much like Mario Party 2. No items. Next video, we're gonna show off my favorite 2 vs 2